A small request before starting the video. If you love the channel's topic, then subscribe to the channel now and press the bell icon next to it. Because one of your subscriptions encourages me to make better videos. YNR's Billy knows what he wants, so why is he lying to himself? On The Young and the Restless, January 21st, Billy reiterated to Jack what he previously told Sally. He's not taking Kane up on his offer of Chancellor Communications. But he knows he wants it. So, why is he lying to himself? Billy relies on the same lies. Kane, Billy Flynn, offered Billy, Jason Thompson, control of Chancellor Communications. Billy spoke to his brother about it. But he hasn't made any moves, even though he wants it. He wants to prove to Sally, Courtney Hope, and his family that he doesn't want to get his hands on Chancellor. He's been using this script on Jack, Peter Bergman. Billy told Jack that he didn't engineer the offer. But he has teased the idea. He believes he could save Chancellor from the AI software. He would like to protect it from one of GC's legacy companies. However, Jack is skeptical, while Billy is annoyed with him. Jack noted that if Billy didn't want to take over the company, he would have already told Kane no. Later in Tuesday's episode, Billy brought up the idea to Sally. He said that he doesn't have his old demons anymore, all thanks to her. To Billy, Chancellor is more than a business. He could protect what Catherine, Jean Cooper, left behind, which means a lot to him. He wants to continue protecting and building that legacy. He asked Sally why she wouldn't want him to have that. Caught in a circle of denial. Now, Billy is lying to himself about not wanting Kane's offer to run a portion of Chancellor. He told Sally and Jack that he's committed to building Abbott Communications independently. However, Billy is struggling with the truth. He spent years trying to prove that he's the rightful heir to the Chancellor legacy. Despite claiming he wanted to build something new, Billy wanted to reclaim the Chancellor name, especially after Victor, Eric Braden, wrestled it out of his control. Sally and Victoria, Amelia Heinley, have noticed a gambler's look in Billy's eyes lately. He's not just looking for a new company. He's looking for a way to strike back at Victor, his other obsession. Accepting Kane's offer to take another swipe at the Newmans while they're doing so, claiming that it's just a business decision. Everyone knows that Billy thrives on chaos and high stakes. While he loves the stability he has with Sally, his history shows he has a penchant for shiny things. Billy's likely lying to himself about being satisfied with a startup when a corporate war with the Chancellor Empire is sitting in front of them. YNR's Billy knows what he wants, so why is he lying to himself? Billy Abbott has always been a complicated figure in Genoa City, a man whose heart and mind often seem to be in different places at once. Fans have watched him evolve from a reckless playboy to a man attempting to balance love, family, and ambition, but recent developments on The Young and the Restless suggest that Billy's inner conflict has reached a fever pitch. On one hand, Billy appears to know exactly what he wants, a life filled with stability, love, and the respect of those around him. On the other hand, he seems to be deliberately ignoring the signs, lying to himself in ways that could have long-lasting consequences for everyone in his orbit. This duality has created some of the most compelling and tension-filled storylines in recent memory. The heart of the matter lies in Billy's love life, which has always been a roller coaster of desire, loyalty, and regret. For years, viewers have followed his relationships with Chelsea, Victoria, and Phyllis, each of which has brought out different facets of his personality. With Chelsea, Billy has shared a history filled with passion and tumult, a connection that feels rooted in the deep familiarity of young love and second chances. Chelsea represents a kind of emotional anchor for him, a vision of the life he could lead if he embraced responsibility and honesty. Yet, despite this clarity, Billy continues to make choices that suggest he's searching for something else, something undefined yet irresistible. Phyllis Summers, on the other hand, embodies the chaos that Billy cannot resist. Their relationship has always been magnetic, fueled by sparks that neither time nor circumstance has been able to extinguish. The allure of Phyllis is not merely about physical attraction but about the thrill of unpredictability, the temptation to step outside the boundaries of what is safe and expected. Herein lies Billy's biggest internal conflict. He knows the security and love he could have with Chelsea, yet the draw of Phyllis keeps him emotionally dishonest, a truth he struggles to admit even to himself. Recent episodes have showcased Billy's struggle in ways that leave fans on edge. Behind the polished exterior of his daily interactions, viewers can see the tension mounting in his eyes, the hesitation in his words, and the small, telling decisions that betray his inner turmoil. It's a study in contradiction. Billy is a man who claims to understand his own desires yet repeatedly acts in ways that sabotage them. He lies not only to the people around him but to himself, as if by denying his own feelings he can somehow control a fate that is increasingly slipping through his fingers. One of the most compelling aspects of this storyline is how it mirrors the human condition. Who hasn't, at some point, been caught between what we know we want and what we think we deserve? Billy's struggles resonate because they are fundamentally relatable. The writers have masterfully constructed a character who embodies the tension between self-awareness and self-deception. His actions force viewers to question their own decisions and the rationalizations they tell themselves to avoid facing uncomfortable truths. The ramifications of Billy's self-deception extend far beyond his romantic entanglements. Family dynamics, business dealings, and friendships all hang in the balance as Billy's inability to confront his true feelings creates ripple effects throughout Genoa City. His parents, Jack and Nikki, have long been pillars in his life, yet even they can only watch helplessly as Billy navigates this dangerous emotional terrain. Jack's insistence on accountability clashes with Billy's instinct to avoid confrontation, creating moments of tension that remind viewers of the stakes involved. Meanwhile, Nikki's maternal concern adds a layer of emotional complexity, as she fears that Billy's self-deception could lead him down a path of regret and heartbreak. Business dealings are another area where Billy's divided mindset has consequences. As an Abbott heir, he carries the weight of legacy and expectation. Colleagues and competitors alike watch his moves closely, aware that any misstep could be catastrophic. When Billy allows his personal dilemmas to spill over into his professional life, the results are both unpredictable and potentially ruinous. These intersections of love, family, and business create a rich narrative tapestry, one that keeps audiences engaged episode after episode. In the midst of this turmoil, Billy's moments of self-reflection are particularly poignant. Whether alone in his office late at night or in quiet, unguarded conversations with close friends, he occasionally glimpses the truth of his own heart. These fleeting moments, however, are often followed by choices that contradict them: a late-night call to Phyllis, a deflected conversation with Chelsea, a hesitation to take decisive action when it matters most. It is this tension between insight and avoidance that makes Billy such a compelling character and fuels the drama that fans have come to expect from The Young and the Restless. Fan reaction to Billy's current arc has been intense, with social media buzzing about whether he will finally confront his own truths or continue to spiral in denial. Some argue that Billy is destined to make the wrong choice, caught in a cycle of self-sabotage that reflects his deepest fears of commitment and vulnerability. Others hold out hope that he will finally recognize that the life he truly desires is within reach if only he can be honest with himself and those he loves. The debate speaks to the power of the show's storytelling, which combines long-term character development with high-stakes drama in a way that keeps viewers invested in every twist and turn. Behind the scenes, actors and writers have hinted at the depth of Billy's inner conflict. Courtney Hope, who portrays Chelsea, has spoken in interviews about the emotional layers of her character's interactions with Billy, noting that every smile, hesitation, and glance carries unspoken meaning. The writers, meanwhile, have crafted a storyline that allows for multiple interpretations, keeping fans guessing while maintaining a clear through-line of emotional authenticity. It's a delicate balance, and one that has contributed to some of the most compelling episodes in recent memory. Looking ahead, there are numerous possibilities for where Billy's journey might lead. Will he finally confront his feelings for Chelsea and commit to the stability and love he craves, or will the magnetic pull of Phyllis continue to guide him down a path of uncertainty? How will his choices affect the Abbott family legacy, his friendships, and the corporate landscape of Genoa City? The tension is palpable, and the potential for heartbreak and triumph remains equally high. One thing is clear: Billy Abbott is a character defined by his contradictions, a man who knows what he wants but struggles to reconcile that knowledge with his actions. His journey is a testament to the human capacity for both self-awareness and self-deception, a narrative that explores the messy, complicated, and often painful realities of love and life. Fans of The Young and the Restless are witnessing a masterclass in character development, one that is as emotionally engaging as it is suspenseful, and the stakes could not be higher. Ultimately, the story of Billy Abbott reminds viewers that knowing what you want is only half the battle. The greater challenge lies in facing the truth, confronting personal fears, and having the courage to act in accordance with your heart. Billy's ongoing struggle with honesty, both to himself and to those he loves, continues to drive some of the most dramatic, heart-wrenching, and must-watch moments on daytime television. As Genoa City watches with bated breath, one thing is certain: Billy Abbott's journey is far from over, and the consequences of his choices will reverberate throughout the lives of everyone around him. Whether he chooses love, desire, or self-deception, Billy's story serves as a reminder that the human heart is rarely straightforward, and the path to fulfillment is often littered with lies we tell ourselves along the way. For fans of The Young and the Restless, this tension between desire and denial ensures that every episode remains a compelling exploration of the complexities of human emotion, keeping viewers hooked, invested, and eagerly anticipating what comes next. Billy knows what he wants, but the question remains: will he ever fully embrace it, or will the lure of uncertainty continue to dominate his choices? The answer to that question promises to shape the future of Genoa City's most emotionally complex storylines, ensuring that the drama, passion, and heartbreak of Billy Abbott's journey will remain at the forefront of daytime television for months to come.